All right, we got another one. We got this or that meals edition. Now, I like my food. I like food. I like meals. I like eating food. I like eating snacks. I mean, that's like a one thing that's like a key to a man's heart, especially to my heart. Now we about to see because we did this pass or eat video that was kind of interesting of the choices that we was given, but now we're about to see this one. So yeah, this or that. This is kind of hard because I am vegan now, but this I believe this right here. Yo, that looks. You know what? This looks delicious right here. But the fries and the ooh, I ain't gonna lie, that shit melting. I ain't gonna lie, that's making my mouth water. But there's nothing wrong with this one either. I could go with some chicken wings and some fries with the pickles. I would have both, but I would go with this. The one on the left side. I like the broccoli. If it, I would go with that. Wait, my fault, y'all. My head. Wait. Yo, I gotta make a whole different. Hold on. Let me fix this for y'all. I'll put myself in the middle. Haha. There we go. I put myself in the middle right there. Let's go. Ooh. I would go with that. But this right here is fire. I'm going with this. I'm going with this. The one on the left side. The one I'm looking at. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going. I would go with both, but I think I'm going with this. And you know what? Wherever I look at, you'll have a better understanding of what I want. I'm not eating that. I'm going with this. I'm going with this right here. I ain't gonna lie. Because that, I don't know. But this one right here, yeah. I see asparagus with some mash. With some steak. Oh, but the noodles. No. Yo, this is actually kind of hard, bro. Because I would go with this, but I want that. Like, you know what I mean? I just did two opposites once. I would go with this, but I want that. But I want both. So I'm gonna go with that. I ain't gonna lie. I'll go with that. I'll go with that, bro. I'll go with that. I'm going with that. Love me some mac and cheese. I'm going with that. I'm going with that right there, bro. I'm going with that. I like those. I'm going with that. Right there. Going with that. I'm going with this. I'm going with this. I'm going with this. I want that, but I want this. I ain't gonna lie. That looks amazing. Oh my god, these are so good. Oh my goodness. Both of them are so good. Bro, even though that is my top favorite, I'm going with this. I'm going with this, bro. I'm going with this right here. going with this. I'm going with this. I ain't gonna lie. I'm going with this. I'm going with this right here. Yo. I'll go with that. I'll go with that right there. Yeah, I'll go with that. I don't want to say neither, but I'll go with that. I'll go with that one right there. I'm going with this. No, wait, no, sorry. I'm going with that. I'm going with that right there. I like that. I like those rolls. I like those rolls. I'm going with that. I'm going with this. I'm going with this one right here, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That looks good. Ooh, I'm going with that. I ain't gonna lie. I might be tripping, but I'm going with that. That. Automatically, that. Crab legs. Oh my goodness. You can't beat crab legs. I'm going with this. I'm going with this. I'm going with this, bro. I'm going with this. What the heck are these? This? They look good. I'm going with that. I'm going with that one right there, bro. Yep. I'm going with this. Even though I'm vegan, even though I'm going this, I'm going with this. Oh god. No, I'm going with that one right there. I ain't gonna lie. I like sandwiches. I like sandwiches. Sandwiches is my top favorite, bro. I love pizza, so I'm going with this. I'm going with this right there. I'm going with this. I love pizza, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I want to say both, but I'm going with that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm going with that. I'm going with that. What the hell? I mean, I need myself in a sandwich with some bagels, so I'm going with that. I'm going with that, bro. Oh, yo, Ryan, what's going on, bro? I ain't gonna lie. I'm going with that right there. I'm going on with that. That's my favorite right there. I ain't gonna lie. That automatically. That right there, bro. Going on with that. I don't run. Oh, I got this. This one right here. No, this. This is goated. That look good. That also looks good. I ain't gonna lie. I'm going with that. That one right there. This. This is fire. It looked fire. I ain't gonna lie, you can't go. Ooh, the loaded nachos, I'm going with this. Wait, no. I'm going with. Wait, where am I looking at? I was going with this anyways. I like wraps. I would have to go with this, bro. I would have to go with this. He's ooh, that this hard. That's what I was saying. I started forgetting where I was pointing at. This is that. This is this. All right, I got it. Mind you, I'm going with this. I'm going with this, bro. I like my burgers. Bro. I'm going with this. I'm going with this, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They both look good. So this right here. That right there. I'm going with that. This, that don't look like it can, you know what I mean? Yo, they both look good, but I'm going with this. I'm going with this one right here. I ain't gonna lie. I would say both, but I'll go with that. That right there. What in the world? This looks more appetizing, so I'm going with this one right here. That. I'm going with that. Yeah. Whoa, I'm going with that. But no, but this, I want both. I want both, but like I'm going with that. Yeah, man, that was a good one. That was a good one. When it comes to meat and food, bro, I'll be indecisive. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, that is this or that meals edition. I'm about to see what other editions that they have, but until then, I kind of like that video, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck.